Mowgli soars through the jungle, his laughter echoing through the trees. Baloo lumbers below, his massive form shaking the earth. Bagheera watches from above, his eyes filled with concern. Be careful, Mowgli. The jungle holds many dangers. A raging river threatens to engulf the jungle, transforming the once peaceful riverbank into a scene of desperate survival. Animals flee in terror, their instincts driving them towards safety as the floodwaters rise. Mowgli guides frightened monkeys towards a sturdy tree, his agility and courage shining through. Baloo uses his immense strength to aid a struggling rhinoceros, battling against the relentless current. Bagheera, sleek and agile, rescues a family of otters, carrying them to safety with focused determination. Mowgli stands defiantly atop the clifftop, the wind whipping through his hair. Below, Shere Khan surveys the panicked jungle, his eyes gleaming with malevolent intent. Mowgli maneuvers Shere Khan toward a hidden ravine, his bare feet sure on the rocky ground. Blinded by rage, Shere Khan falls into Mowgli's carefully laid trap. Mowgli soars through the jungle canopy, his laughter echoing with unbridled joy. Baloo struggles to keep pace, his massive form shaking the very trees. Bagheera observes from below, a shadow of concern amidst the vibrant green. Mowgli taunts, "Come on, Baloo. You're too slow." Baloo pants, "I'm coming, kid. Just give an old bear a minute to catch his breath," Bagheera warns. Mowgli, "Baloo, we are headed to the river for a swim, but we must be cautious. Shere Khan is in this area." Mowgli and Baloo frolic in the river, their laughter echoing through the jungle. High above, King Louie and his monkeys watch Mowgli with keen interest. King Louie's eyes gleam with ambition as he whispers, "I must learn the man cub's secrets." Moonlight paints the ancient ruins in stark shadows as Bagheera faces Shere Khan. The air is thick with unspoken threat. Bagheera warns, "Shere Khan, you trespass. This is not your hunting ground." Shere Khan retorts, "The man cub is my prey, Bagheera. He has no place in the jungle." Bagheera stands his ground. The jungle law protects him. He is under my care. Shere Khan snarls, "Law? I make my own laws. Mowgli will be mine." The ruins echo with snarls and growls as Bagheera and Shere Khan engage in a fierce battle. Bagheera warns, "This is not over, Khan." Mowgli swings joyfully through the trees, his laughter echoing through the jungle as he plays with Baloo. From below, Bagheera watches with a concerned expression, the lush jungle concealing an underlying sense of unease. Bagheera calls out, his voice laced with urgency, "Mowgli, you must not stray too far from our territory. Shere Khan has been sighted nearby." Deep within the jungle, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera discover ancient ruins, their crumbling forms hinting at forgotten stories. Unbeknownst to them, Shere Khan stalks their every move, his presence a looming threat in the dense undergrowth. Mowgli ventures into a hidden chamber, his innocent curiosity unknowingly triggering a deadly trap. The chamber collapses, alerting Shere Khan to their location. Under the moonlit canopy, Mowgli finds himself utterly alone, the towering trees casting long, eerie shadows. Every rustle of leaves and snap of twigs echoes loudly, amplifying the suspenseful atmosphere as Mowgli evades Shere Khan. Using his honed knowledge of the jungle, Mowgli sets up makeshift traps, turning the dense foliage into his ally. After what seems like an eternity, Mowgli hears familiar voices calling his name, piercing through the night. Bursting into a small clearing, Mowgli sees Baloo and Bagheera, their eyes filled with worry and relief. In a tight embrace, a bond forged in the heart of the jungle is reaffirmed. Mowgli laughs, swinging freely from vines near the cascading waterfall. Baloo lounges lazily in the sun, humming a carefree song. Bagheera watches from a nearby rock, concern etched on his face. Bagheera warns Mowgli, "Don't stray too far. There are dangers out there." In the heart of the wolf den, moonlight casts eerie shadows on the tense faces of the Wolfpack. Akela's voice echoes through the den, revealing the grim news. A pack of jackals, led by Tabaki, threatens their hunting grounds. Mowgli sits among the wolves, his brow furrowed as he grapples with the weight of the impending conflict. Gray Brother nudges Mowgli, his eyes reflecting deep worry. At the jungle's edge, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera arrive, facing the Wolfpack's territory. Baloo's fists clench, ready to charge with brute force. Bagheera shakes his head, his eyes scanning the terrain for a strategic approach. Mowgli points towards the ravines, suggesting a plan to use the jungle's natural defenses.
Mowgli soars through the jungle canopy, his laughter echoing through the trees. Baloo lumbers below, his massive form pushing through the dense undergrowth. Bagheera glides effortlessly above, a shadow moving silently through the leaves. The vibrant jungle pulses with life, a symphony of birdsong and buzzing insects filling the air. Mowgli splashes joyfully in the cool water, his laughter blending with Baloo's echoing through the jungle. Bagheera perches atop a rock, his keen eyes vigilant as he surveys the surroundings. A boisterous group of monkeys arrives, their chattering filling the air as they surround Mowgli and Baloo. "Come play with us, Mowgli! We have games and treats," the Bandar Log exclaim, their voices filled with playful deceit. Mowgli declines, his voice firm. "No thank you, I know your tricks." Bathed in moonlight, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera are asleep, curled up together in the jungle clearing. A distant roar shatters the peace, jolting them awake. Shere Khan appears at the edge of the clearing, his eyes glowing with menace. Shere Khan advances slowly, his voice a low growl. "Mowgli, you are a human. You do not belong here." He continues, "I will drive you out of this jungle." In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli and Baloo share a playful wrestling match, their laughter echoing through the trees. Baloo shares his wisdom with Mowgli. "Just find the ripest fruit and scratch where it itches." Bagheera watches over them, his gaze filled with a knowing patience. Mowgli, Bagheera, and Baloo venture deep into the jungle, the air heavy and still. They reach a deep ravine, where the Bandar Log taunt them from across the chasm. Mowgli, driven by youthful daring, steps onto the monkey's flimsy bridge. The bridge snaps. Mowgli plummets into the darkness below. Bagheera leaps into the abyss, a dark shadow against the light. Bagheera pulls Mowgli from the river, saving him from the rushing current. Mowgli shivers, soaked to the bone, as Bagheera scolds him. "Mowgli, you must be more careful. Recklessness will be your undoing. You need to listen to your elders." Baloo interrupts, attempting to diffuse the tension. Now, Bagheera. No harm done. Everyone makes mistakes, little buddy." Baloo warns. "That striped devil is always lurking." In the heart of the jungle, Mowgli and Baloo engage in playful combat watched over by Bagheera. Mowgli laughs, his joy echoing through the sun-drenched jungle. In the dimly lit wolf den, Oculus' presence commands attention, his words casting a shadow of concern over the pack. Mowgli sits among the wolves, his wide eyes reflecting the growing unease. Oculus' voice cuts through the tense silence. "A new danger encroaches upon our territory." Mowgli, under Bagheera's watchful guidance, moves stealthily through the dense jungle, tracking a mysterious creature. Suspense fills the air as they navigate treacherous terrain, senses alert for any sign of the unknown threat. Bagheera imparts his wisdom and skills to Mowgli, teaching him the ways of the jungle. Under the moonlit sky, long shadows stretch across the ancient ruins as Mowgli confronts Shere Khan. Shere Khan's scarred face and gleaming eyes reveal his malice as he declares, "I will seize control of this jungle, Mowgli." Against the dawn, Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera stand, their silhouettes a testament to unity. The jungle, a canvas of green and gold, stretches before them, a symbol of their triumph. The air vibrates with hope and camaraderie, binding their friendship in the shared victory of protecting their home. Bathed in dappled sunlight, Mowgli and Baloo enjoy a moment of serene peace. Their tranquility shatters as a troop of monkeys descends, led by the mischievous Mika, unleashing chaos upon the jungle. Mika shouts, "We are searching for the legendary Sunfruit." Baloo chuckles, while Mowgli watches with growing concern, his brow furrowed at the disruption. Mowgli, Baloo, and Mika's troop arrive at the ancient ruins, rumored to hold the Sunfruit. The ruins, draped in vines and riddled with traps, conceal their secrets. Shere Khan emerges, revealing his pursuit of the Sunfruit, having stalked the monkeys. A tense standoff unfolds, Mowgli caught in the crossfire. Mowgli stands his ground, confronting Shere Khan and Mika amidst the dense jungle foliage. The air vibrates with anticipation as all eyes fixate on the Sunfruit, its glow casting an eerie light. Mowgli declares, "This fruit's power is too dangerous. It could disrupt the balance of the jungle." Shere Khan retorts, "Your concerns are irrelevant, man-cub. Power is there to be seized." Mika interjects hesitantly. But Mowgli has a point. What if it's too much?
A group of monkeys excitedly unearths an ancient artifact from overgrown ruins. They chatter and play with it, unaware of its power. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera arrive, curious about the commotion. The artifact emits a strange glow, and the monkeys begin acting even more erratically. The artifact's power spreads through the jungle. Trees grow uncontrollably, vines ensnare animals, and the river changes course. Baloo tries to stop the monkeys, but they are too quick and numerous. Mowgli realizes the artifact is the source of the chaos, and decides they must retrieve it. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera infiltrate the monkey city, where the monkeys are reveling in the chaos created by the artifact. The city is in disarray. with monkeys swinging wildly and structures collapsing. Mowgli confronts the monkey leader, King Louie, and tries to reason with him, but Louie is too entranced by the artifact's power. Mowgli, with Baloo and Bagheera's help, manages to snatch the artifact from King Louie during a chaotic chase. They return to the ruins where the artifact was found, hoping to contain its power. Mowgli carefully places the artifact back in its original location, and the jungle slowly begins to return to normal. The jungle is peaceful once more. The trees are still, the river flows smoothly, and the animals are calm. Mowgli, Baloo, and Bagheera watch the sunrise, relieved that they have restored balance. Baloo jokes about never trusting monkeys with ancient artifacts again, and they all laugh, their friendship strengthened by the adventure.